juga, terus setelah itu naik bus ke sekolah gitu. Sama juga kalau pulang naik bus terus ke rumah lagi, nanti naik angkot. Kadang mau jadi lama gitu, setengah jam.
In Indonesian cities in general, and in the case of Medan in particular, road traffic's increase resulted in rising congestion levels, impacting people's commuting time and increasing environmental and social externalities, such as injuries, casualties, and air pollution. Indonesia has committed to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 29% by 2030, which requires, among other things, to improve the sustainability of our mobility at the national and local levels. That's why the government of the North Sumatra province, in coordination with the cities of Medan and Binjai, as well as the regencies of Deli Serdang and Karo, launched a SUMP, which is a Sustainable Urban Mobility Plan. This SUMP was developed with the financial and technical support from the French Development Agency and the innovative methodology from the Mobilize Your City partnership.
A Sustainable Urban Mobility Plan, or SUMP, is more than a simple transport plan. It is a process where local stakeholders define common objectives to develop more sustainable mobility on the scale of a large urban area. SUMP defines the scope of the financing and implementation arrangements, as well as the monitoring tools for mobility-related measures and projects to improve both mobility governance and develop public transport infrastructure. The SUMP process supported the North Sumatra province and Medan city to find fundings to develop mobility projects contributing to reduce greenhouse gas emission and decarbonize urban transport system.
We conducted a diagnosis of urban mobility and carried out stakeholders' engagement considering social, technical, economic and environmental opportunities and challenges of urban mobility in Medan. For this, it was important to have a participatory approach, conducting surveys with Medan inhabitants as well as interviews, workshops, focus group discussions with all mobility stakeholders. Following the diagnosis, EGIS helped co-produce a vision and targeted scenarios to define the urban mobility wanted for Medan and the main steps to be taken to get there. The process resulted in an action plan by collaboratively prioritizing and assigning the list of measures to local agencies responsible for implementation. This includes, for example, developing the first BRT line, the upgrade of the urban rail network. To track the implementation of those actions, we also developed an observatory on urban mobility following the Mobilize Your City guidelines by training a SUMP monitoring team at local agencies.
The Sustainable Urban Mobility Plan elaboration process facilitated key discussions among mobility stakeholders in Medan towards the design of a common goal and vision. This process was successfully led by the North Sumatra province and included national authorities such as Bappenas. The SUMP process put Medan's inhabitants at the heart of the discussions to improve their quality of life by offering them accessible, efficient and safe public transport services. AFD is continuing its support to the government of Indonesia and North Sumatra province by financing the first BRT system for Medan, a project that was identified as a priority in the SUMP action plan.